If you're new to this, I'm just going to remind you, follow along. When I'm shaking, shake. We rub our hands together to get this energy going and electric feeling in our hands and our breath. And I will often be turning sideways. You don't have to turn. It's just so you have a better picture of what it looks like. I'll remind you there's no right or wrong in Qi Gong. And let's just shake and breathe. Shake everything you got. Be really loose. Give it a sigh. I like to think of a dog when they're wet. That fur just rolls over the bones. Just loose, 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 shaking, breathing. And then just soften your knees a little bit, palms up, big breath. Push your toes into the earth. Reach up, fill your body with oxygen, and imagine that you are enormous, huge. I'm rising into my toes a little bit. Just breathing, stretching, feeling my body. And then I'm going to keep my hips and knees forward and just slowly rotate. And sigh. Just twisting the spine, breathing, pushing with your toes, waking up the body. And it's good to sigh. It relaxes the breath. Same thing, just look up at the ceiling, up at the heavens. So you take that stretch into your chest and shoulders. Twisting, breathing, be large, big sumo wrestler, big, big body. Back to center, inhale. Again, we want the weight forward in the toes, so rise on your toes a little bit. Barely soften your knees, tuck the tailbone, drop your head and shoulders forward, and just shake your head no. Just loosening up neck and shoulders, with breath. And now we'll repeat. Soften your knees, palms up, gathering breath and energy with your outstretched arms. Big breath, pushing into the toes so you get your shoulders over your toes, weight is forward. And a sigh. And we'll repeat the shrug. Barely soften the knees, little tuck in the tailbone, drop the neck and shoulders forward. Shake your head no, loosening it all up. And we'll come to standing with a little bit more shaking. And rubbing the hands together. And breathe. Notice I'm pushing my weight into my toes. If we can keep our weight a little bit forward, more weight in the toes than the heels, your balance is a little more perfect. And if you fall, you'll fall forward instead of back. I'm going to slowly separate my hands. There should be a little tingly electric feeling because I've been rubbing my hands. I hold them low by my belly, my jiangqian, lower brain energy source. And I'm just going to breathe and feel it, pushing my weight forward into my toes. I'm squeezing my belly button towards my spine a little bit and allowing this breath to circulate here. My arms are held from behind my shoulder blades. I'm not dropping my sides, arms to my sides. I've got air space. All this energy, air, power, just feel it, breathe into it. All right, now drop your hands in the water. Thumb to thumb. Turn your hands perpendicular to your body, and we will begin pushing water. Dangling your hands in an imaginary body of water, a stream, and push with the hips and shoulders, and allow the hands to follow. I'm pushing through my toes as I rock side to side. Easy breath. Imagining the texture and the sensation of water on my palms, flowing between my fingers. Noticing the breath in my tummy and in my chest as I breathe and sigh. And now we'll come center for calming waters. Rolling forward, just rocking from bent knee to bent knee in an open lunge position, circling hands out, around, in towards my center. Inhale, exhale. Imagine your hands are skimming the body of water, maybe the surface of a well. Soft hands. pressure through the toes. Feel the earth like cat paws as you roll forward and back. Easy breath. Bringing your right and left brain in towards your center. Uniting your right and left body. Inhale. As you rock back, bring your feet together with care and lead forward with the other foot. Repeat, just rolling, rolling from heel to toe. Very slowly. We move slowly in Tai Chi and Qi Gong. And there's one expression or one explanation. If you were standing in a glass of muddy water, you would continue to move slowly and quietly without disturbing the silt. It could fall all around you. There's no agitation in our movement. As you rock back, bring your feet back together, check that they're hip width apart, and we'll separate heaven from earth. So you stretch and extend, inhale, bringing the air and the energy into your center. Fingertips meet, top hand flips to push towards heaven, bottom hand pushes towards earth. Inhale, gather the energy from above. Change your hand direction so you're bringing the energy in towards your center and pushing it away as you exhale and release. Inhale, your bottom hand will flip, cupping, bringing the energy in towards your center. Your palms face each other as you come in, and they push away as you go away from your body. Pushing with your toes, big, easy breath, bringing the energy in. Notice your fingertips are tracing your core, tracing your spine. Gathering the energy from above and below, bringing it right through your middle and releasing it again. And a sigh. And release. And when we come back to center, let's take energy ball. So your hands are like this, holding an imaginary ball. Just roll that energy and hold it down by your belly button, down by your lower brain, your jiangqian. Again, push into the toes so your posture is forward. Again, maintaining this energy ball. Let's just widen our legs a little bit. We're going to drop into horse. The knees soften. This is a powerful position. I'm holding my breath here. I'm letting my weight drop into the soles of my feet. It can be tiring. If you're tired, just straighten the legs, give the thighs a rest, and then drop down. I'd like to bounce to be sure that the weight is equal. I'm not on one side or the other. You want to feel equal pressure through the soles of your feet. Again, think of cat paws, how soft they are, how they receive and push away the earth. And just hold this position. Hips are dropping. Head is reaching for heaven, nice long spine, and you're holding your energy right here. And straighten up and let it go. We'll take our shoulder shrugs like a petulant child. Inhale, exhale. Throw it away. Feel that energy rise and fall, loosening shoulders, elbows, wrists. Now the more refined version. Flex your arms, flex your hands, 45 degrees. Inhale, pushing shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. Rolling shoulders back and forward. Release that tension. And shake it out, let it go. There's lots of rounding and bending of the spine. In Chinese theory, the bending of the spine releases regenerative enzymes. We're going to take our cat. So just soften the knees a little bit and your weights in your toes. Imagine you're in a narrow hallway and you're going to bring the hands up, your paws up and over, and then you arch, scratching your ears, scratching your shoulders, scratching your hips. There's your arch, sticking out your chin and your seat. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale, come up. Stay tall. Exhale, looking up, arching, ears, shoulders, hips. Tuck your chin and hips. Inhale, up. There's your rounding. And exhale, there's your arching. Once you get the hang of it, don't look at me. Try and keep your neck straight. So you're just looking forward, looking down and rounding, inhaling, looking up and arching, exhaling. 2 more, rounding up, inhale. Stay suspended and lifted as you arch, exhale. Last one, inhale, push through your toes. And as you exhale, let your hands float before you. Now we'll take the reverse. Softening knees, pushing back, arching, looking up, inhale. And exhale, looking down, rounding. Inhale, arching, seat is out, chin is up. Exhale, tuck your seat, round your chin, tuck your chin down. As much arching and rounding as you can comfortably manage. And again, remember, you're imagining you're in a narrow hallway, so you keep your hands close to your body. Inhale, round, exhale. Last one, rounding, inhale. And rounding, exhale. And release. So the other bend we took, there's lots of rounding forward and back. We're going to take our sideways bend. Stretch your legs out. Widen your stance a little bit. Reach out for heaven. A little bit wider. Soften one knee. Reach to the side. Inhale, looking up. Fingers are tracing a rainbow over your head. Inhale. And exhale. Reach to the side. And again, we're just asking for sideways bend. If you can, eyes, nose, and chin, follow your hands. This way your neck and shoulders get a little extra stretch. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reach for the horizon. And just ask for that sideways bend in your body. 2 more, inhale. Release, exhale. And last one. And release. The next one is my favorite. It's a drop and a twist. In the drop, we want to round back, squeezing here with my belly button, and enjoy it. Just be round. Let your vertebrae get that space. For the twist, one hand dips in front of my body, the other hand goes behind in a diagonal, and I look forward. And if I pull my shoulders apart, nice twist in the upper body. Rounding, exhale. Other hand in front of your face, pushing, twist. Pull the hands apart on the diagonal. Round, exhale. Crossover, twist, inhale, push into your toes, and look straight forward. You get one more twist in your neck. Round, exhale, release, opening up the vertebrae. Crossing in front, twist, inhale. This can rise if you want to take it to your toes. Round, exhale, open up those vertebrae. Push, twist, inhale. Pull your shoulders apart on the diagonal. Round, twist, exhale. Push and inhale. Pull that bottom hand down. It will give you more twist. 2 more, round, exhale. Push, twist, inhale. Round, release, tuck your tailbone, open up those vertebrae, and push, twist, inhale, and a little shake out. Okay, we've got a lot I wanted to do today. How's our time? Excellent. Let's take the wave. So in wave, I'm rocking forward and back, rolling from heel to toe, and reach forward, gather the breath, inhale, washing the wave from toe to head. Exhale, push from your heart, release. Inhale, roll that wave of breath and energy over. Exhale, push, release. You're rocking from a bent knee to a bent knee, not disturbing the silty water around you, slow and smooth and easy. Let all that fresh energy wash over your body and then wash away, release. Inhale, exhale, push. As you rock forward, let's change feet. Bring your feet together, other foot goes back, and roll back. Inhale, push forward, release. Gather the energy, and let it go. Imagine your hands are breathing, that the palms of your hands are inhaling and exhaling, pulling in the energy, and then release, let it go. Last one, inhale, and push, release, exhale. And let's shake it out. Okay, I wanted to take gathering the stars today. Let's talk about the Jiangqian. Lower brain is here, and make a little nugget or a fist and push on the opposite side. We're going to maintain this pressure on the back. It's just to remind you of your energy source. I'm going to be rolling again in that same open lunge position. Let's say, put your right hand on your tummy, your left hand behind. Roll forward on the right heel. Inhale, gathering the stars. And I'm rolling my fingers, grabbing the stars, and I bring them to my belly. Inhale, reach for the light. Exhale, bring it to your tummy. Gather the stars. Again, here we want to move slowly, calmly. Don't disturb the muddy glass of water. Don't disturb the elements around you. Move calmly through them. Reaching higher still, reach for the light and bring it to your heart. Inhale, sensitive hands. Feel the elements. Bring them to your heart. Inhale, reach for the stars. Exhale, bring to your heart. Reaching higher still, gather the light and bring it to your eyes. As you rock forward, keep pushing with the back toe. That's your stabilizer. Keep pushing with toes. Everything else is easy. Reach for the stars. Bring that energy to your eyes. And inhale. And exhale. And shake it out. We'll take it on the other side. Left hand is on Jiangqian. Right hand makes a little beak or fist, pushing on the opposite point. And we'll lead forward with the left heel to toe, rolling, moving carefully. Reach for the stars. Inhale and bring them to your belly. Slow rolling from foot to foot, heel to toe. Inhale, gather the light. Exhale, bring it to your belly. And I'm really rolling my hands, feeling the elements, feeling the breath as I pull it into my belly. Reaching higher still, gather the light and bring it to your heart. We are made of the same elements of the stars. I like to think about that as I reach for the stars, reach for the light, and bring it to my heart. Reaching higher still, gather the light, and bring it to your eyes. Inhale, and exhale. Keep that pressure through the back toes, you rock forward. And this is your last one. Gather the light and bring it back to center. And a little shake out. Let's see, I've got so many options today. I want to do sleeping dragon. So in Chinese theory, there's a brain in your head and a brain in your gut. And we're learning more and more about dietary dysfunction or body habits, that there is a lot of bacteria and brain energy here. So it's quite interesting. The dragon is sleeping here in our lower brain, and we want to bring him up to our higher brain. The hands will stay in prayer position the whole time. And again, we're asking for lots of sideways bend in our spine. Remember, there's no right or wrong in Qi Gong. As long as you're breathing and moving and flapping, you're doing great. Hands are in prayer. Inhale, sigh, sleep, put one cheek to one hand, doesn't matter which side. Inhale, reaching forward, keep your hands in prayer. And exhale, sigh, put your cheek on your hand, sleeping on the other side. Inhale, as you exhale, sleep back on the other side, cheek to hands. Inhale, reaching down below your hips. And like you're swimming and diving, diving, swimming, undulating, breathing, bringing the energy from your lower spine through your heart up to your head. When you're ready, handstand prayer. Inhale, rise to your toes. Slowly exhale, bring all the energy, power, and breath back to your Jomchen. Hold it there, feel it there for a moment, and we'll repeat. My feet are about hip width apart. Inhale, hands in prayer. Exhale, sweep to one side, curve the spine. Inhale, reaching forward, and softly sleep on the other side. Inhale, just switch your hands back to the first side. Exhale. Inhale, hands reach down. And like you're swimming and diving, just keep them there, undulating. Think of the big dragon, the big tail, the power as it lifts off. I've got all kinds of Game of Thrones imagery going on. Inhale, rise to your toes. And as you exhale, your hands circle down and around. Bring all that power and energy and intelligence back to your Jomchen. Last time, inhale, hands in prayer. And sigh. Reach forward a little bit, inhale. Exhale, side to the other side. Simply switch your hands back to the first side. Inhale and sleep. Inhale, reach down below your hips and let that dragon rise up. Rising through your lower vertebrae, through your middle spine, breathing, twisting, lifting all the way. Take as many dips and spins as you need. When you get to the top, reach for the heaven. Inhale, rise up to your toes. And exhale. Bring all that power and energy back to your Jomchen right here. This is the center of everything. Well done, check it out. Okay, we're gonna go into our tapping. So just breathe heavily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you've ever had any acupuncture, we're doing a little self-acupuncture. You can imagine all those red and blue dots, the meridian points that you see on an acupuncturist chart. We are sparking those points. Change sides, big breath. It is crucial that you're breathing fully with these taps. You are releasing old dead energy. You're opening up the meridians for fresh breath, fresh energy. Now the underside. Underside of your arm, and take the taps from your armpit to your hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I tend to rock forward and back, constantly keeping my toes active and pushing into the earth. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big breath. It's important that the breath work with the taps. Self-massage, self-acupuncture. Now up and down the front and back, insides and outsides of your legs. You don't have to go all the way up and down. Do remember, tuck your tailbone, be kind to your spine. Inside, outside, front and back of your legs, just spark them. Tap all those points. Stimulate the circulation. And now we take fists. Top, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom. Your body may twist when you do this. All the more power to you. It's literally like doing the peppermint twist. There's no right or wrong. As long as you are breathing, tapping, feeling your feet on the floor, you're doing great. On your back, same thing. Top, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom. I'm using fists. I'm tapping quite firmly, and it actually feels good. Top, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom. Big breath, big sigh. And now neck and shoulders. Swing and slap, looking down. Again, it's a little bit like the petulant child. I'm pushing my toes. The more I look down and forward, the more my hand can reach around and slap my neck and shoulders. Huh, 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 huh. Now with fingertips, firm tapping on the back of my neck and shoulders. Big breath as I take the taps up my neck to beneath my ears, side of my head. Taking the taps all around my skull. Floppy taps at the very, very top of my head. Slightly gentler taps on forehead, eyes and cheeks. Tapping on your jaw, open and close your mouth, releasing tension. Tapping on your upper and lower lips. And then a little ear pinch. And before we take our closing pose, this is a really nice one. Inhale and exhale. Take the blood back down from your head to your heart. Go ahead and caress yourself a little bit. Quiet your breath. Allow a little smile. Give yourself a little there. And we're going to change sides on the inhale, exhale. So I inhale, opposite hand, other side of the neck, exhale. Just caress. Just quiet the circulation. Bring the blood back to your heart. Give yourself a little smile. Little there moment. And now we're going to do a little hand work. So again, like you're washing your hands, just massage them deeply. And let's massage that point in between your thumb and forefingers. Always with breath. And we'll close with quiet breath. Just as an experiment, inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears, make yourself tall, and exhale, drop. Imagine your vertebrae like a stack of coins. What we want to do is we want to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to maintain all that space that we just achieved. And here we go. Inhale, bring in the air and energy breath into your palms, push with your toes. Exhale, super, super slow, like you're letting air out of a balloon. Very slowly, toes are pushing, hands are floating, fingers towards my heart, elbows are out. And we repeat, inhale for 2 counts. Stay tall, slowly, slowly exhale. Push your toes to the floor, crown and head to the ceiling. You've just gained so much extra space between your vertebrae. Just float. And again, huge inhale. Push with your toes, let your hands float. Everything is easy. Slow, slow, slow release of the breath. Really tall, really easy, very connected. Thank you so much for joining me for these sessions. Some of you have reached out to me. You can contact me through Lauren. I'm teaching online. I'd love to see you in my other classes. Any questions, concerns, Lauren has permission to give you my email. And once again, I hope you feel tingly and alive and good inside. I really enjoy this myself, and it's a delight to share it with all of you. Thank you again. Thanks so much. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.